Typically in the morning, you wait at the shanty till about 7. You go in at 7 and you start walking your way up the ladder, climbing up the steel. Every 2 floors, you plank it off. Then you disconnect the bottom of the mast and you tie it to the boom on top of the choking cable. You get a heavy block on the job, probably weighs 200, 250 pounds, something like that. I've been working structural steel since I was 18. I've worked on towers 120, 130 feet high. Most people are scared of heights like that, so automatically every iron worker's got an ego. You're doing something someone else can't. And you get to wear a tool belt. When you're a kid and you got the wrenches and like a holster, you're like a cowboy or a sailor. If I put a 2x4 on the floor, I couldn't knock you off with a stick. But if I raise it up 50 feet and a little gust of wind comes and you overreact, you end up falling off. That's why most iron workers start off as kids. When you're a kid 18 and the guy next to you walks the beam, you're going to try walking it too. Iron workers very, very rarely fall in the hole. That's what our term is. If somebody falls off a building, they fell in the hole. We talk a lot about it among ourselves. You iron work long enough, you can get some real scares. I notice myself, I get a copper taste in my mouth. You know when you're a kid and you put a penny in your mouth? You know that taste? It's a taste of fear, I guess. And as you get older, you reconcile yourself to the fact that it's easier to drop down and coon across the beam, we call it. Now, that's easier, but you lose all the hair on the inside of your legs. You can always tell an iron worker because he doesn't have any hair on the inside of his legs. Another bad thing is, up here we don't have any outhouses, so we piss in the columns. Everyone's always drunk the night before, so they're always expelling themselves down in these columns. The thing about that is, something's going to happen when we got to work down there. What's even worse than that is, something's going to happen when we have to burn something down there. It's like cooking a toilet. But I always knew I was going to be an iron worker. My older brothers were iron workers, and my father was an iron worker, so it was a natural course of events. My father was very disappointed I didn't go to college. We had a college boy at work this summer. One time he saw a book in my back pocket, and he was amazed. He said to me, "You read?" Yeah. That's what can get to you. The non-recognition by other people. To say a man is just a laborer, a woman is just a housewife, bothers you sometimes. Sometimes, some mornings, I look across the skyline for a building I worked on. Like that office building out there. And I can see a fancy car pull up to the parking garage that I built. And I know some guy from the burbs is driving in it. And I know he's never going to think about me. But I think about him sometimes. Driving in his air-conditioned car to his air-conditioned office. Just sitting back there and enjoying the ride.